Hello everybody, welcome back by a new video. Today it's time for a video about connecting a low pressure sodium ballast. So this electronic ballast is a very good solution to the older very heavy low pressure sodium ballast or the very complex low pressure sodium ballast where you need things like these igniters, capacitors and all that shit. This one little ballast does it all. But I still seen a lot of people connecting these things wrong, which could actually lead into this thing exploding. So I thought it might be pretty interesting to make a connection video about this. So not much can go wrong with this ballast. The only thing that you can really do wrong is connecting the output to the bulb to the mains, which could lead the ballast to explode or pop. So one thing that you should always remember is that the orange connection block are your mains. So this, you should see this as a low pressure sodium ballast and this as a very well drawn, amazing low pressure sodium bulb. So you'll be having a neutral and a live from just the random power outlet like this that you'll be using. And you should connect those two wires to the orange connection block on the ballast, so right here. In some instances, but that's written on the low pressure sodium ballast itself, it matters on which side you connect them, and in some instances, like the ballast we have right here, it doesn't. So right here, for example, here's a ballast where it does matter. So on the left you should connect the live wire, the brown or black wire, and on the right side the neutral, so the blue wire. So on the gray connection block, which is the output of the ballast, you should always connect that to the low pressure sodium bulb. So it doesn't really matter too much where you connect your wires, and it really is as simple as that. So let's actually connect this ballast and see what happens. So let's start on the left side. So I'll be just putting the blue wire into the orange block of the ballast, and I'll pick the yellow wire. Of course, the color itself doesn't really matter. You can pick two white wires, you can pick whatever you want, as long as you don't really use the ground wire, because that could be confusing. So I picked two blue wires to connect to the socket. So right here we have a very basic low pressure sodium socket. This is in most low pressure sodium fixtures made by Philips. So you want to connect one of the wires right here to the side. Make sure you put it in at the bottom and not at the top. It needs to be underneath the screw, of course. Then just screw this thing tight. Can be pretty confusing if the socket is already installed inside of a fixture, because you'll have more screws right here. But always take the screws that are inside of the sockets like this. So we'll be connecting the other side of the socket as well. Screw it nice and tight. It's very important. So this is your socket connected, and you just want to connect these to the ballast itself. Doesn't matter too much. Put the socket like that. So let's get a 55 watt SOX bulb, since that's the ballast we've used. And let's actually turn the bulb itself on. So it's a bit of a mess on the desk. Let's turn it all on. And we'll see a working low pressure sodium bulb. And yeah, this is all there is to connecting low pressure sodium ballast. It's luckily not that difficult. I would recommend using these electronic ballasts since they last a good while and are very easy to connect. So thanks a lot for watching, have a nice day and see you in the next video. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. So I wrote the drawing on my desk and with like whiteboard marker, and since my desk, the top is made out of plastic, I would figure it would wipe out easily, but it doesn't really. So guess I'm stuck with this on my desk now.